You ready to film another exciting episode? Real good at doing stuff?
I can't wait.
Gotta be more exciting for Tuesday.
I can't wait.
Okay, good. There we go. All right, I am in Justin Martin's Toter Home in, we're at Bradenton Motorsports Park in Bradenton, Florida. We're testing for the Snowbird Nationals. I won't be able to be here for that. I gotta leave and go back and do some more schooling. But in the meantime, we're trying to sort out an underperforming race car. We made some changes and we've just kind of lost our 60. We're trying to get back on solid ground. We made some more changes this morning. We're gonna spool it, go up there and make a lick or two, go to work for a couple days and see if we can get this thing back to being halfway a front runner. On the back tires.
Yeah.
So that's a big improvement for where we had.
Yeah. Since we got the motor back late in the summer, we did some testing at some tracks on a different tire with a different chassis setup. So then once we got back in the LDR trim, I think getting my notes lined up, got some wires crossed somewhere, but hopefully we're back on the right track.
Right, yeah, at least we got enough power to get through the 60 now. If we get the front down, we'll be a little better shape.
Yep.
All right. All right, that was T1. We went 108 with a 5 on the back tires. Way too much front end travel, and we found that the shocks were significantly looser than what we thought they were. So we fixed that for our next test pass. The good news is our fuel situation is much improved from where it was where we were in Orlando a few weeks ago. We were up there, we were getting in some different spots in the map that we'd never got to, that were kind of untuned, and they were kind of drowning the thing in fuel, and I think that was probably leading us to spinning the tires a couple times. But anyhow, that looks way better. The correction is way lower. I just trimmed it again, so it should be even better. And hopefully, if we can keep the front down, we'll improve a little bit. On the profile, let's pull up here. See all this going on right here? That's because at 0.5 in the run, we're all over the profile I've got loaded, and that profile is like a 103, 394 type profile. In this case, I'm not gonna change that. I'm gonna leave that alone, so that if we push up against it this time, which we probably will, we don't wanna go any faster than that right now. So we'll just leave that be. And if it tries to go faster, hopefully we'll hold it back. We'll work on going faster after we get a good solid 103 something in or whatever. Well, that looks a lot better, Doug, didn't it?
Man, it's a little bit motivating.
Right, yeah. Orlando was kind of a mess, but
you can only get your teeth kicked in so long.
Right,
we just over your shoelaces.
We just totally redeemed ourselves. Unfortunately, there's nobody in the other lane, so
yeah, but we can still be excited.
That's right. Yeah,
no
okay.
problem.
It's okay to be pumped.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's probably a pretty good rip. That's probably 96, 97.
It's a big improvement. Yeah,
yeah, big improvement.
Hey, 20 clicks is all we need.
2 clicks ain't working. 20's where it's got to be.
2 clicks.
2's for the amateurs.
Yeah, that doesn't do it right.
When you're way in left field,
the pros do 20, right? So here, this passing on 106.6, 268, which is pretty dang good.
Yes, that front split is really sporty.
Yeah, for a 106, that's really good. And then coasted to a 401 at 171.
Yeah. Lifted right after the gear change for obvious reasons.
Right, so that's pretty much what we're looking for. I suspect that we are all over the profiler.
Sure.
Now we'll take a look at the data and try to go a little quicker.
Well, the air's pretty good, so I'm sure that's what's putting us into the profiler harder than normal.
Right.
It's not mine shaft, but it's pretty dang good.
Right,
so, yeah.
We'll probably
big improvements.
Right.
Big improvements.
We'll probably just cinch it a little bit, loosen the profiler, and go.
See if we go
104.
I'm in.
All right, so the biggest change we want to make here, we were on, you see these corrections here, whole way down the track mostly. We're pulling a lot of timing. That's because we're pushed up hard on the profile. Turn the profile off, you see our drive shaft is right underneath it, and it's holding us back so we can't go faster. We were on path to go faster than I think the car has ever been if we hadn't lifted. But we're just testing to the 8th for the most part today. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to lift profile up and let the car go a little faster. It's trying to, and we're going to let it go a little bit quicker, and that should give us some ET. All right, so here is the profile lifted just a little bit. Turn it on and off so you can see it. Green line's old drive shaft. Lifted just a little bit. That'll give us a little more room. Should go 104 or so. Let's see what happens. Okay, there was a 395 with a 104 short time. Now right here in the middle from say 1.2 or so all the way through almost to 2 seconds, we're on wheelie control now. So we moved the profile out of the way. Now it's trying to wheelie because they're essentially added power there. And the wheelie control has really grabbed it. If you notice, the motor really lays over in here all the way through the shift, or almost to the shift. And then finally comes back here at almost 2 seconds, and that's where you really get some ET. So that would have been a lot faster if we hadn't allowed that to happen. So we're going to make some adjustments and see if we can keep that from happening, and move forward. And we'll see if we can just get this to not happen. We're going to go definitely low 90s, you know. So let's see if we can pull that off. Okay, that was probably the last pass for today. We did not pull it off. We wheelied worse. And I think probably maybe what caused that all through here, early part of the run, where the motor's 50 ahead. So I don't know if the air got a little better, but But the motor's a little happier, that's more power. And that got us into a wheelie even earlier and more severe. So you see the wheelie control, tried to grab it, but it was, I don't know if we could have revved it out, but it wouldn't have gone any faster no matter what. So we'll pick this up in the morning and make some more physical changes and see if we can do any gooder. That's all for today. I'll try and do another one of these tomorrow, so we'll see, monitor our progress here. Maybe you guys get a little bit of a inside look into a day of tuning, or day of two, or two of tuning, and seeing how we sort these radial cars out.
Can you do it?